So this is the Rossi XV binding, we truly and deeply love the XV board. Just feel it's a great board. These bindings are pretty good too, but they're not quite up to par in my opinion as the as the XV board. The main reason is just the base plate. It's just kind of dead underfoot. It's kind of hard plastic, and it seems like it would just kind of over time damage your base. And almost every binding out there these days has this, like all this tech to kind of make it a little more dynamic, a little more lively, a little easier on the board, a little more shock absorbent. But, that's kind of my one issue with this. Everything else is okay. Shock absorption's okay. There's a gel pad here, and then new bindings. The ratchets stick with new bindings often. Little gel pad here and a gel pad here, along with the EVA foam on the toe bed here. The ratchets are okay. You have a magnetic, got a little magnetic lifter here, which is kind of cool. But the coolest part about this binding is its adjustability. You can slide this heel loop out and back according to your boot size, which is really cool. So you can kind of really dial this out, along with raise out or bring in the toe ramp all the way. And it's not a heavy binding. I love the ankle strap. It's kind of supportive, but not uncomfortable. The toe strap's not bad. The neoprene in the middle stretches out, and it goes over the toe pretty well. It's neoprene all across the bottom here. And you've got this cool adjustability where you can just push this down, slide it up, slide it back, and it locks and it stays. So, so much easier than unscrewing something or, using those flip things that flip down, and then you have to flip it back, and sometimes it's really hard to tighten up. So it's probably the fastest adjuster I've seen. High backs are good, nice and stiff. Looks like a little bit of forward lean, which I'm personally not that into, but it's not as bad when you kind of look down this way. It kind of fits in a little well. There's a little bit of wrap. So it's not as bad as you would think, but it's good that at least there's a little bit of adjustability here. If you can kind of see in there, you can rotate the high backs a little bit. Oftentimes there are 3 ways to rotate, or an infinite rotator. This has 2, but it's better than none. So you can rotate your high backs a little bit this way, so they're not biting into your calf here, and they're more dialed with your heel edge, so there's better turn initiation. So all in all, not a bad little binding. Here it is under the pretty lights. You'll hear me talk about it and compare it up above, so check that for that. But this is just what it looks like, when you're in a studio under pretty lights.